You got action. We got action. It'll be the first one. Mm. What up? What up? What up? What's the dealies? What's the dealios? We're gonna get in the studio in a minute. That wind wanna blow. Blow, blow, blow. What up? Hit them lights when y'all come in. You ain't gotta be shy to be the only one in here. What up? What up? What up? Just me and you. Just me and you. Just the two. You gotta need somebody. Nah. But rest in peace to one of the three of Tony. One of them passed away a little recently. And I know it'd be bigger. I know it'd be like bigger influencers watching me on the Lowski Woski. There's probably some top people, some A-listers probably watching. You never know who's watching. Like I say, guys watching, Skull's watching. Somebody's always watching. Now right now I'm outside my whip. Somebody probably looking at me through their window right now. I don't know. But I'll be ready for them if they are. Just in case the feds watching. Nah, I'm playing. Damn. That black made me cough like it's a damn blunt. What up, though? You know times are rough when I'm smoking blacks. When I'm smoking blacks, you know the money kind of funny. When you see me smoking blacks, the money kind of funny. I got like one cigarette left. The money kind of funny when you see me smoking blacks. So if you ever see me smoking blacks, you know I ain't really got that much money, man. I could buy like a black here, a black there during the day until, some other money comes through. It'd be like that sometimes, you know what I mean? I can't drink Heineken every day, you know what I mean? Sometimes I gotta drink like a Bud Light or something, you know what I mean? I can't have steak every day, you know what I mean? Today I might have to use the noodles. Smoking isn't good for you. Your lungs are being bad influence for the young kids on YouTube. Well, you know what? I'm gonna influence you right, and I'm gonna influence them to tell them don't smoke. You know what I mean? It's a bad habit to start. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hide nothing from them. I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? I'm telling the real deal. It's a bad habit to start. You know what I mean? I know I got kids watching, but I'm not gonna just stop what I'm doing. You know what I mean? To please every genre, but I'm pleasing every genre. But you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to none of them. You know what I mean? I know they watching. They're not supposed to be watching. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. We don't do that over there. I didn't hide stuff from my kids. You know what I mean? That's why my kids are so successful how they are now because I didn't never hide nothing from them. You know what I mean? So hopefully they don't do the stuff that I did. You know what I'm saying? When they got older, you know what I mean? So that's what it's about. If you're saying that you know it's bad, which means you are aware you would die early, no, that doesn't mean that at all. No, actually, that doesn't mean that, cause that's where y'all messed up at. You know, it's all about if you do smoke, you got also, you know, I mean, it's got to be a balance. You know what I'm saying? You also got to take care of your body some way. You can't just put all bad stuff in your body also only. You know what I mean? You got to have some good stuff going in too. So it's like a balance. You know what I mean? So just because you smoke, cause a lot of people when they smoke from like lung cancer, half of them don't even smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean? So that's like the stuff that you know what I mean. I mean, it's somewhat true, but it's not all the way true like that. You know what I mean? I could live longer than some people who didn't smoke. You know what I mean? So just because you smoke doesn't mean you're gonna die early. You know what I heard when I grew up? I heard like when you like disrespect your parents and stuff like that. When you cut your parents off, stuff like that. That's what I heard. How you mess your life up. Like that's how you when you die early when you disrespect grown ups and your mom and dad like that. You know what I mean? It's all good. I mean, it's bigger stuff to life to worry about than lung cancer. You know what I mean? I'd rather die of lung cancer getting shot by a bullet, you know what I mean, killed by a bullet or something like that, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, which way, how do you want to go out? You know what I mean? Chewing gum will help. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But when you've been smoking so long, it's like hard to stop cold turkey like that. I can't just stop. See, like I'm saying, I really smoke cigarettes, but Black and Mild, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a little worse than cigarettes. Not really. You live in the UK? I live in the UK, so there aren't much guns here. Well, y'all got knives there, you know what I mean? In the UK, they do look like cutting. I be watching on UK, and the UK is one of the worst. I mean, I know it gets down in the UK, you know what I mean? What you live in the States, because I know they call like the projects the estates. Bomba Clyde. Bomba Clyde. But I appreciate you for worrying about my health, little cuz. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. What's up, MTX Pop? What up, Pop? What up, Pop? What up, Pop? Y'all make sure y'all hit them likes button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, man, because we on the road to 4K. You know what I mean? We on the way to 4K. You know what I mean? But I'm here for all people, the kids, adults, you know what I mean? All people, man. That's what I do. But I'm influenced. But like I said, I'm influenced. But you know what I mean? I'm not going to try to influence y'all with the bad things I do. You know what I mean? That's one thing I know about me. Even though I do what I do, but I'm not going to influence you to do the same thing. Don't do what I do. You know what I mean? So that's how you got to be. We be transparent over here. You know what I mean? That's what I do. So you'll learn though. But that's the difference between. I already said I appreciate that. You know what I mean? That's the difference between me and your normal people. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing at all. I ain't gonna make it sweet or nothing. I'm gonna let you know what it really is, what I feel. You know what I mean? That's how I am. So it is what it is. I'm gonna do what I do. I gotta live with that. But when you move a certain way in this world, it's certain stuff you don't even worry about. Like that right there, I'm not even worried about that. You know what I mean? That's the last thing I'm worried about is, I mean, you know what I mean? It's other stuff in the world I'm worried about. All these, yeah, cigarettes and that. Yeah, I gotta worry about going to the store and somebody picking me off. You know what I mean? Than smoking a cigarette. I'd rather sit right here in the crib, smoke me a cigarette, than go out in the street somewhere and get. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is. I hope your career on YouTube will be good, and when you become famous, you know I was here from the start. Now, actually, you wasn't here from the start because I've been started a long time ago. You know what I mean? You almost here in the middle. You know what I mean? You wasn't here at the beginning. You wasn't here when I was shooting out the gym. You know what I mean? You wasn't here. You wasn't there. You know what I mean? But you're here now. You know what I mean? Because if y'all don't know, y'all think it took a long time for me to get here. Nah, man, nobody can't do what I do because, you know what I mean? I'm like 10 years ahead of y'all, you know what I mean? For real. Like some people might try to copy what I do, but you can't do what I do because you haven't been through what I've been through. You know what I mean? Word up. You know what I mean? You haven't been through what I've been through. You haven't seen what I see. You know what I mean? So I'm just living my life, man. And like I'm not the same person that I was 10 years ago either. You know what I mean? If you see me years ago, I wouldn't be talking to you like this. You know what I mean? I have a whole nother different attitude. You know what I mean? Word up. But I changed over the years. And that's why I'm here to show y'all a change. One question: do you call it football or soccer? I'm in America. I'm in America, so we call it football. Don't stop posting videos, bro. M-Tex, bro, pop. Don't worry about that. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep pushing my shorts, my videos, my lives, everything. You know what I mean? I'm consistent. That's what you gotta be. You gotta be consistent. You know what I mean? Even though sometimes I don't want to get on here and go live, but I know somebody out here might need to hear my voice or hear something I gotta say that make their day be better. Because some people might be wanting to do crazy stuff to themselves until they hear something I say that resonates to them, and they be like, "Damn, I need to hear that for." You know what I mean? So that's what I do it for. I don't come here trying to get money and all that. I mean, it comes, but I'm not on here about that. You know what I mean? That's not what it's about. And I want y'all to see that. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna do the same thing if I get paid, if I don't get paid. You know what I mean? That doesn't make me at all, because everything I'm doing is already paid for. You look like someone who would be good at gaming. I look like a person that's good at anything I put my hands on. Believe that. Anything I put my hands on turns to gold. I can do whatever I want to do. I could do. I could be the best person at it. Word up, believe that, and you can too. And that's what I'm here to show y'all. Yeah, because I'm my age, I still could do stuff that you could do. You know what I mean? Everything. I mean, like they say, living out your dream. I'm living my dream right now. Believe it or not, I'm living my dream right now. I've been dreaming this my whole life. My whole life, I've been planning to be where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm not exactly where I want to be at, but I'm on the way. And a lot of people gonna see me in this world, and I'm gonna influence a lot of people in this world. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? While I'm here, you know what I mean? Like you say, I might cancel. You know what I mean? Say I might, you know what I mean? But I don't know. But while I'm here, I'm gonna try to learn somebody, teach somebody what I know. So you know what I mean? The mistakes I did, I don't want them to make the same mistakes. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But that's what we do, man. We just chilling, man. I'm just vibing right now. I went to the store today, had me a little blunt, bro. Bro, bro? Did you go to the gym? What you mean that I go to the gym? Mm-mm. I don't. I'm not no. I'm not no. Who, him, or me? Oh, you talking about in the Matrix? You talking about who you asking? You wasn't with me when I was jumping out the gym. Word up, man. It's been a long time coming right now. I'm trying to tell y'all. I had to lose a lot of friends. I had to cut a lot of people off and sit back to myself and get my thoughts together on how I want to how I want to then, you know what I mean? How I want to look out here to this world. You know what I mean? Because some people knew me years ago. You look like either a rapper or a gamer. You look strong. I do make music, but like I about to say, M-Tex, like I'm like I'm naturally like told like that. Like I'm not no, I don't work out. Like, I mean, I do my little, you know what I mean, little something, but I'm not like all every day. I'm just naturally fit like that. You know what I mean? I always say I'm fit like, you know how Bruce Lee was cut. I always say I'm cut like Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? Without too much working out. You know what I mean? I just do what I do. You know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't all, you know what I mean? But I'm alright. You know what I mean? I ain't one of those, you know what I mean? But I just take care of myself. You know what I mean? I ain't know, I didn't always look like this. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that but I'm alright. You know what I mean? I'm not no big dude. I ain't no little dude. You know, I'm just naturally cut like that. You know what I mean? Cut like Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? Want me to flex with y'all boy? I mean, I'm just cut like. No, I'm playing. Nah. But yeah, I don't be doing none of that. I'm too small for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't with all that. You know what I mean? Lifting weights and all that. I mean, it's good, but I'm not no heavy now. But when I was younger though, I did start like to do that, but I was always told when you was younger, you'll stunt your growth. They were like you'll stunt your growth. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to leave. Go ahead, holler back, man. Appreciate you stopping by. They say you stunt your growth, and like when I was a kid, I used to like work out. Like every day, I might go outside, get on the bench, the workout bench. You know what I mean? Do some little legs and all that. But when I messed up, I used to drink a whole lot of coffee. When I was a kid, I drank a whole lot of coffee because my grandmother made coffee every day. Peace out, and I drank coffee every day. So I think that's what kind of stunted my growth from working out and coffee. That's what they said back in the day. And I kind of think it's kind of true, but it's all good. But my son, he different. You know, he's a football athlete. You know, he played football and wrestle and track and all that. So he definitely one of them. Hey, Dad, I could, you know, what I mean, he be always telling me how much he benching legs and all that. You know, what I mean, I'm like, that's good. You a strong little sucker. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just do what I gotta do. All right, now we got the kids out of here. Nah, Blue Flame, what up, Blue Flame? What's up, bro? How's everything going? I hope you having a blessed morning. I am, man. What's up with you, man? What's up with you, man? How you doing? How you feel today, brother? You know what I mean? About to fire my little blizzy up, my little piece of blunt. I'm running out of bud today, so it might be one of them days I might be like, nah. But I'm gonna get me some more bud by the end of the day. You know what I mean? I might give me something by the end of the day. But what you got going on today, Blue Flame? And y'all go subscribe to Blue Flame channel, man. I think he's like at like 918 subscribers. So y'all go over there and run my man channel up. I know ain't nobody over here right now, but you know, I'm still gonna tell them. They'll come back. Blue Flame, where that music at? India in the day, bro. What's up, Roxy, bro? India in the building? Nah. Shout out to India. Yay. You know what I mean? I got a lot of people out there be watching me from India too. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all, man. Bro, I'm leaving. I want to take a shit. Go ahead, man. Take a shit, man. Don't take me in the bathroom with you, though. I don't want me smelling you. And make sure you use a little air freshener or something. Light an incense or something. Woo! Somebody open the window over here. Woo! Nobody go to the bathroom. 35, 45 minutes. Woo! Open the window. Peace out. Peace out. I'm feeling blessed and rolling up right now. And I'm about to work on some music. Shout out to my brother. That's what's up. You know what? I was thinking about trying to get in there and mess around too myself a day. What's up, Critter Night? Yo, you happen to know who buys stuff from IKEA? Not like that, man. Not like that, man. Not like that, Crypto Night. What's up, Crypto Night? How you been, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. Nah, man. I don't know about. You know what? I never even bought anything at IKEA. I never had bought anything out of IKEA in my whole life. I know IKEA got some whole lot of colorful stuff out there, but I am in the I am about to have to buy me another yeah, I'm trying to find me. I need to find me like a love seat or something. I definitely need me something for the living room. I definitely need to find me something for the living room, though. I ain't gonna lie. Me and the wife were just talking about it yesterday. Cause I got a couch that I won. I won the couch off the radio a couple years ago, a few years ago when I was at that. If y'all see my if y'all see my one of my most viral video on my channel, which is a short, it was like 146,000. But when I was there, I had the what is it? I had the best seat in the house. Which the best seat in the house, I got to sit on a love couch, a love seat, and watch them do the nitro racing. You know what I mean? Right up on them. So, and I got to bring after the show was over, I got to bring the couch home. So, but the old lady like, I'm not getting rid of my damn couch. I won that couch. You know, you remember like Ralphie, the dad on Ralphie when he won that damn that prize. You know what I mean? The leg. That's how I feel with my goddamn couch. I ain't getting rid of that guy. I ain't getting rid of that motherfucking couch. That's my goddamn couch. I won that shit. I won it. So yeah. Yeah, I got to bring that motherfucker home that day, boy. Shout out to my homeboy Duke. Rest in peace. Cause he the one helped me. He had to bring his truck so I could take it home. Cause if I ain't had no truck, somebody else would have been able to take it. I said, hell no, I had to call my man. Like, hey, I'm at this thing. I want this chair. I want this couch. So when I leave here, you gotta have to bring your truck up here. We're gonna have to load it up so we can bring it to my house. And he pulled up. So now. So yeah, I am about to start shopping for something IKEA. But I know what I'm trying to get. I don't know what kind of car, what kind of mattress you got over there, Crypto. And I don't know if it's legit or not. But we're gonna test your gangster one day, man. Mm-hmm. What up, though? We got 2 in the chat. We got 4 likes. We got 2 in the chat. We got 4 likes. We got 4 likes. 1 in the chat. We'll be back.